Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. First up, Freight Train. Up against them, the Bobcat. This is one of the most stacked divisions in the world. These two will be competing as lightweights.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Up first, Freight Train from the United States of America. They'll be facing the Bobcat from the United States of America.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks, trimmed with pink, Freight Train. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the light yellow trunks with light yellow trim, the Bobcat.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Close the door, close the curtains.
Right.
This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Nice punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that jab. This is a high-octane battle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Good round, you feel good? You were thinking,
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
come on, don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Can't land that jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Going back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much...
Big round, now relax. Stay focused. Don't...
All right, now you're switching off. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes.
Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot.
Listen, you've switched off. What do you do? You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better.
Go out there and finish him. Good work out there.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't worry back into the fight. Great round.
Come on. You're better than that. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
But keep doing what you're doing. The gap foot there.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so we can't figure you out. Great work.
The bell rings and we start the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Both men step back for just a moment. The courage on display here is incredible. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That counter punch caught him clean. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This with that jab. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Stamina is off the charts. And he misses with that straight left. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
With that jab slick.
Okay, focus, man, focus. Big, deep breaths, big, deep breaths.
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. think...
What was that? What are you doing? Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round.
Back at it in round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Perfect counter lands. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That hook was off target. Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
Right hand's beautiful. That's it. And just stick a few body shots in.
Listen, you switched off. What you doing? The fight's not over yet.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. And we're thinking...
Let him back into it. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round.
Back into the fray here in round 5. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? And he scores with the counter. Straight right just misses. The jab doesn't quite connect. Those counter punches have to hurt. Catch and shoot. Beautiful counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Well done with that counter shot. A swing and a miss with the left hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Okay, now he's switching off. He's starting to make mistakes. He's switching off.
Good work. Now that's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the...
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax. Good man. You stay focused? Good. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. Be slow.
On to the 6th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Punch, counter punch. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. They exchange punches. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counter punch.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
There's a counter shot. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Nope, that uppercut does not score. That counter shot lands. Just misses that uppercut. Nobody home with that hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Breathe, just get your breath back.
Come on, you're better than that. Right, let's go out there and get your buck.
You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused.
And there's the bell for round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Lucky that hook didn't score. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Missing with the left hook. How about that time counter shot? His stamina is off the charts. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You let it...
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Stay focused.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back.
Good man, good man. Just same again. Don't change too much.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose the match? You got to get out there, switch on, and get your butt.
He's absolutely shattered. He's ready to go.
What are you doing? It's switched off.
Round 8, and we're off again. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
A swing and a miss with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Fighters landing in these exchanges, judges going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter. You'd like to see more jabs. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.